Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this super pretty version of a lace overlaid simple loop bow. Look how pretty it is, and I've done a bit of lace in the scrunch centre as well, so I'll show you how to do that. And what I'm going to do is, I'm naturally a right-handed tutorial maker, that's my dominant hand. I'm actually going to show you how to make the left-hand version, so if you are left-handed or you like making pigtail sets where we've got the tail to the left and then the tail to the right for the opposite pigtail for like hair bunches and things like that, I'll show you how to do it from the left. So like I said, you've got that option if you ever do it. And the best thing about making with templates, because we're going to be using templates today, is if you are left-handed rather than right-handed, if you follow the same directions but you start point in this direction instead of this way like the tutorial makers tend to, you can do exactly the same thing. You'll get this exact same technique, only it'll be better fit for you because obviously it's your dominant hand rather than our dominant hand, if that makes sense to everyone. So just so you know, this is a series, so we've got this one, this lace overlay one as well. I've just done the tutorial for this one. And we've got the tutorials for these ones in 1.5 inch ribbon and 1 inch lace, and this is 2 inch ribbon, both of these in 1 inch lace overlay. So it's this one in the video, and you want, excuse me, get my note. So it's 2 inch ribbon with a 5 inch template, and you want 1 times 68 centimeters of ribbon, and that should say lace, and 1 times 68 centimeters of the lace. The lace is 1 inch wide, and it is from Love Your Crafts Ltd, and the measurements for the ribbon and the other widths of ribbon will be in the description box below for you. So if I ever talk too fast or you think I've said a measurement wrong or whatnot, have a look in the description box because I've put all that information in there for you. So let's move these out of the way, and I've got my ribbon and I've got my lace. Like I said, 1 inch, 2 inch. Take your lighter, and what you want to do is heat seal this first side, and then I pinch it in the middle as a guide to work out where we want the overlay to be. And this ribbon, this lace, I like because it's got these lines in the centre, and that bit just between the middle is the perfect line up for the absolute centre of the ribbon. And then I take a pin, and I'm just going to pin this quite close to the edge. Please excuse my thumb, I had a crafter's injury earlier. And then you just heat seal that again and give it a little squish down with your fingers so it sort of seals together at the end of that ribbon. Okay. And like I said, this depends on your dominant hand, but we're going to go from the left today. So from this direction, and what you want to do is you want to start your angle, so this is about 1 centimetre over your stitch guide. Okay. And then keeping your ribbon aligned so it's all still centred, you bring this round the back, and the back will be straight. I'll show you in a second. So that's straight. Keep it centred. I want to bring this across like this. And what I do is I take some clips, clip this side and clip this side to hold it in place. And what you want to do once the clips are on is you want to make sure that your triangle point from this way is dead centre of your stitch guide. So I'm just going to make a slight adjustment because it was a little bit off. There we go. Once you're happy it's where it should be, like I said, on that point there, I'm going to temporarily put a clip across because it will also help with your lace staying in place on this one. And then you want to take this at a slight angle because you don't want to be covering the lace on this bit, you want it just over. So make sure you're not covering the lace when you do this wrap around the back. And then you take this bit, point it upwards and lay it over the top so that you've got this look. And again, don't be afraid to move that clip and use that to keep everything centered. And as you can see, it's all nicely lined up. And this is what the front looks like, and this is what the back looks like. And like I said, make sure you can see the lace bits clearly on both bits and you've not overlapped these. And again, stitch placement, very important on these. You've got to do the same amount of stitches in the same places to get it balanced and work nicely. So from above, from the beginning of the ribbon, 1, 2, just before the cross, the triangle, 3, your fourth one's coming up from beneath, and you want it just before the overlap. 5, coming up just before the overlap this side. 6, just a little bit above the triangle. 7, just over the triangle. And your 8th should be at the end of the ribbon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the back, and they should be nice and even. So this is what the front looks like, this is what the back looks like. So we can now take our clips off and out of the way, and we can slide that down the template. Now don't forget, at this point, just pop in there and take that out. And the other thing I do is I move the clips. I'm just going to put one here, like I said, just get them where you want the ribbon to lay nicely, and then take it in your hand and cinch, and you'll have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 nice even creases. And then you can take your thread round, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stitch off in the back however you personally prefer. Okay. So is that one. I'm losing my brain today. I keep putting things down or putting them organised and then forgetting where I put them. It's great fun. So there we go, take the clips off now. And this is what it looks like at the moment. And we're just going to add the clip and our 9mm, and then I'm going to show you how to do the lace little twist as well. And I make new videos every week, hair bow tutorials, all different materials, with templates, without templates, no sew, sewn, bullet material, lace, tulle, you name it, I have attempted it or made it on the channel already. There's almost 300 videos, and I have a Facebook group as well, so if you ever need any help or advice, I am always about on there. And the information is all in the description box, along with supplier information and everything you could possibly think of about how you need to make the bow and help to make the bow. So wrap your centre. Once, twice, go over the ribbon, don't want to see that one underneath. Cut that little bit of extra off. And I will say, the reason I've got so much lace at the minute is because Jo from Love Your Crafts does a bundle of lace, the lace with matching ribbon. So you've got the lace and a perfectly matching 9mm and the matching ribbon. It's about £14, but you get about 8 or 9 different colours. I can't remember off the top of my head. Just going to do a gentle curve. You can do whatever tail style you like though. And I love them because obviously I like, it's all pastel shades, so it's nice and springtimey. And it's perfect for me because I am terrible at colour coordinating myself. So without it, it's sort of a struggle for me. But the fact that she has those little sets and little bundles, it's perfect because it means that I can just buy the bundle and not have to worry about things. So this is going to be the look. We don't quite need that much. About 3 inches normally enough. So what you want to do is this side, we want to pinch it in the middle so we know where the middle is again. And this is 1.5 inch ribbon, by the way. And then obviously the lace is 1 inch, so we want it there. I'm just going to heat seal a little bit so that doesn't move. And then you make an S shape in one direction, and in the blue clear bit the flame, always remember that, blue clear bit the flame, till it melts, and then you pinch it together. Be careful of your fingers because you don't want damage like mine. Line it up with the end again, and you want to do the S the opposite direction, so like this. Pinch it together. There we go. That's enough. And you've got to dip this side, dip that side, and the lace is overlapped there. And on the plain side, so where the side where there's no lace, you want to glue a little bit there. Turn that round. Bring it a little bit over your centre. And then you twist this over. Pull it a little bit over the side that way and glue just there. And there we go. So we've got a left hand facing and right hand facing versions, and like I said, you can do that both ways, whichever direction, whether or not, like I said, it's for a pigtail set, or like I said, it's whichever way is your dominant hand. Hopefully it's useful for you, and I'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.